Hello, welcome back. Last time I got some work done in the room that I'm currently in, and, well, I'm ready to do more work. Will I finish today? No one can say. Actually, everyone except me can skip to the end of the video and see if you want the answer ahead of time. I'm living both in the future and in the past in different ways, and I need to press down a little harder there. You know, hard enough to, like, actually make the input. Even with a working controller, there's still a minimum amount of pressure required. And I'm not, like... I'm only, like, 90% sure my down on the D-pad sensitivity is as high as I want it. I may want to open this thing up and clean it again. Or I could just switch to the backup one that I have, but I don't know. I prefer fixing and continuing to use old things. Right, okay, yeah, so aiming for that was persistently a problem, right, and then I get elsewhere in my head and forget how to do reverse wave dashes, which, if I'm thinking about it, is easy, but I have to be thinking about it. And then just the timing of how much I fast fall there is constantly an issue. I want to be able to do a big full jump there, because if I can't, if I have to modulate that, that's one thing too many to think about. Actually, this entire room is already several things too many to think about, so I don't want to pile on more. Because yeah, so if I fast fall too much, I end up too high and hitting the spike ceiling down there. But the timing of that is, depends a lot on my previous actions, which are quite variable. Anyway. Yep, just gotta eyeball how much to fast fall. Just a little tiny bit. Actually, what if... I'm gonna try one more time to not fast fall at all. Because if I could eliminate that from my script, that would save me some consternation. And honestly, I landed in a good place there. Now, the variability is like how low I go before that upright to the touch switch. But that's something that maybe I can control easier than the amount of fast... Whoa! So that was unusual. I do not normally hit that springboards. Alright, so with no fast fall, I didn't make it. Like, I either need some fast fall, or a route that otherwise gets me there faster. I guess I could do fast fall in the second place, but that's not actually much easier. But it might be a little easier. So just commit to none in the first place since it's constantly a problem, but some here? Or I could go back to the route where I don't interact with the land. Or I could not second guess these things and just stick with what I already know will work, despite possibly having some flaws, and just keep working at it. All of those options are available. I don't know what I want to do, other than just that I'd like to get past this spot today, please. And my morale will go up when I do. There we go. Alright, I'm here. My morale is higher. Ooh! Okay. Right, I don't do a down left hyper, I do a crouch dash hyper there. That was the secret. Well, there I modulated and it worked great, but I still can't aim. Okay, maybe I'm better at modulating that than I thought, because both of those times... well, I wasn't on the ground. Yeah, that's another spot I want to fast fall. Okay. I can do it, it's just a lot of steps in my script. But I am capable. Fast fall here, fast fall, fast fall. Okay, I did it. Okay. Right, and I was thinking so much about how I wasn't able to see myself there, except it wasn't a problem, that I forgot what to do next. But okay, getting there. Okay, there we go. I felt like I was in control the whole time, not just some of it. Ah, shoot. Hup, hup, ha. Duh. Hup, hup, ha. Ah. Hup, hup, hop. Yes, okay. Duh. Okay. In control. Now how about here? Yes. Yes. Now this. Well, I tried to dash left. I guess I was too late. Okay, I am definitely measurably gaining control here. That's good. Now if I just fall... if I did that better I could make it, but it is a risk that I'm not sure if it's necessary to take yet, so I'm not ready to do it unless, like, I'm too late in arriving wherever that mover is going. Whoa, how am I alive? How dare you? Everything is fine? Why? It shouldn't be. Ha 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 ha! Okay, I'm gonna do it. Oh, well, you know what? Let's practice. Sadly, that was a record except for not having touched that mover. Okay, so it's at this point that I need to look ahead because I haven't actually seen what's past there in a long time. So if that mover had started, it would be, I don't know, somewhere above me. So, I did all that. I missed the spring, but I was aiming more or less correctly for it. I could do a down left dash to try to get to it, or just wait and do a left dash, which sounds gentler, so I'd prefer. Down left, down right. At that point I want this mover, number 4, in a place where I can air super on it, kinda low. Wait, yes, that's correct. A wall bounce. Then mover 3 is something that I want to put my feet on so that I get my dash back. Then after it goes down, I dash right, I fall, I dash left, and that's the room. Except there's something to do with the strawberry there, so I'm going to ride that all the way down and see what it does, because I just don't have any way to know ahead of time. Okay, I'm actually closer than I thought. Sure, I don't get there often, but it's, the frequency is increasing. Every time my mind is not completely on this, that reverse starts failing and that up. I'm not holding up for long enough. That was weird. Okay, calibrate. I wish I didn't have to redo it like every single time anything happened, but I do, so just deal with it. Okay. Calibration fixed. Dang. There's no hurry there. I really should wait until I'm sure it's safe instead of trying to go fast. Well, there is such a thing as long as I'm doing the crouch dash, I don't think I'll ever be too low for the wall bounce. Yeah, so there's no hurry. No hurry. Take your time. There we go. Nice. Whoop! Whoa! Yes. It's like everything in this room goes better if I do it about 5% slower than I naturally tend to. Funny how that works. I guess I'm just always too early on everything, which is a common problem. Just slow down. It works for some reason. Yo. That was a hyper, and also I was okay. So I think that... Alright, so I saw the spacing between those two things, which is making me think... So first of all, do an air super instead of a hyper there. Hyper probably could have worked, but super would be more controllable. So it really does look to me like... Oh, here's an idea. Instead of up dash veer left, do an up left dash, then put your hands on the thing and fall right. Okay, that'll, the up left dash will let me do it a little... well, here, let me get there and just, like, actually try that. I say as if I can just do that on command, but at this point, maybe I can? Nope. I don't know, something seems to have clicked. I'm doing a lot better than I was. Ah, but that still can be an issue. I knew what went wrong, though. It wasn't just, like, can't see myself and no idea. I input the dash too early, was the issue there. Oops. No, I did it just too early again. Mm-hmm. Too early again. 5% slower. 5% slower. There we go. Well, I forgot what I was doing. I need to veer slightly right and then go up left. Okay. But if I can remember, I think that will be... Like, that'll align me just right, and I won't have to just kind of, like... drift down a little bit. Just let gravity take me to the right spot and eyeball that. I think, if I can make it work. Whoa. Barely. Usually that's better than barely. Whoa, yeah, timing was weird, but everything resets here. Don't veer right, I'm not allowed to. There's spikes there. Hup, hup, ha. No. Okay, a long time ago I had an idea. It was to do this. That's perfect. Okay, that's the way. Something went wrong there, but the primary part of the plan worked great. Okay. Hup, whoop. Not too early. Up left, grab, drop. Don't miss this. Did not. Oh, except that spike is a pixel higher. How rude. And I was at my last pixel of available space there. Everything went kind of weird there, but it worked out. Up left. Okay. Dough. Huh? 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 Oh! Gotta catch up a little bit there, but I was prepared to do it. Okay. Once I get to this spot, it gets a little easier right up until, well, usually slightly after that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Regained control. Oh, I didn't hold long enough. Hup. Hup. Hup, hup. Ah, that part's so hard for me. And I can tell you why. It's because it involves my third best sense and not the other two. I can't feel it, I can't hear it, I can only see it. It's one of those problems. Ah! That's how I'd like that to look normally. It doesn't always. I've gotten better at that part, at least. Okay, use your eyes. Fix your... Don't use your eyes there. Ignore what the eyes say, and just hold right the entire time. It's because my eyes are making me second guess that that I'm not. But I do want to just hold right the entire time until I get the crystal after I drop the wall. Okay. Hold right the entire time now. There we go, I used my eyes. Ah, I don't know what happened there. I wasn't looking at myself, so I don't even know. I assume I dashed the wrong direction, but I don't know. Take your time. There's no hurry there. If I go too early, we'll die. So don't. Fix your gaze. There we go, like that. Just need to input a little differently. There was too much drifting. No directions other than the dash directions. Okay, take your time. This part's become automatic, which is great. Fix your gaze. Oops. Yes, okay, great. Fix your gaze. Well, I didn't. No, don't release, don't release. Keep holding. Okay. 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 Don't release. Fix your gaze. Nice. 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 I felt pretty slow there. That was a record. There's another wall to jump on. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. Most of that was correct. Just do it better. Hold. Fix. Nice. Ah! Hold. Fix. Nice. That's a step in my script. The nice step. I just instinctively do a... Okay, so I have to be quicker there. Wait, I have an extra dash? I had a dash I didn't anticipate having. My instincts always say to do a air hyper instead of air super there, and that works. That's acceptable. There is a crystal there. If I did an air super, I would be higher and have the ability to wait a little longer. I think I want that dash on the downstroke. Or like at the peak of my jump, I want to go like down left. I need to be getting down fast. Is that true though? If I just hold on to that dash, that one mover is not strictly relevant. So it must be strawberry related, I think. Could it be that if I weren't strawberrying, I could just skip this upper part entirely? Well, that's not a question that I can answer until I'm at the end, but now, okay, so do I interact with this mover at all on the normal route? Could I just skip that left detour and the upright detour? Yeah. Yeah, I could. I think so. As far as I can tell, I totally could do that. Because yeah, that thing is just not relevant in the slightest for reaching the exit. Okay, so it must be for the strawberry. Alright, I'm just going to keep trusting it and keep doing it because this is the route I've practiced. It does more things, and one of those things will somehow lead to that straw, I think. Alright. Yep. This part feels easier now. That's nice. I managed to do an air super. My wall bounce was bad, but other than that, that was pretty good. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I don't even get to interact with that. Okay, here we go. Non-extended hyper, then dash up. Didn't make it. Okay, maybe an up left instead. Alright, well, so there isn't a big complicated thing down there, just that's... now I know what it looks like. Okay, we'll just try again. So, it's clear I'm having some D-pad sensitivity issues again. I'm getting a lot of, like, up dashes in that spot instead of upright. And some other places my down direction is not coming through. I ran a little experiment where yeah, see right there, that didn't get the down. Okay, let's run it again. I'm gonna unplug this controller and plug in my replacement. So issue with the replacement is that the D-pad has no wear on it. Okay, it's colder in my hands, for one thing, so that feels weird. The D-pad has no wear on it, and it's very textured in a way that's quite distracting to me. The one I have been using is very smooth, because it's so worn down. But yeah, like, that's wear that I want, but wear that I don't want is on the inside, where the contacts just don't connect without additional pressure. There's a click when I press a direction, but on my old controller, the click happens before, well, the thing can be clicked down without contact being made, which is not how it's supposed to be. So, and that's... I need to clean that again. It's possible my previous fix for it either was temporary or actually made the issue worse. I could visibly see on the inside the micro switches were, like, they were kind of worn out. So maybe there's a part that I need to actually replace in there, if I can get just that one replacement part. It's like a little sticker with four domed metal things. Those are the micro switches that make the directions clicky, and also make the contact between adjacent parts of the circuit board. That's how the controller knows when a direction is being pressed. It's a big pain to take a Xbox controller apart. I'm doing this with a new controller and it's working fine, mostly, so I guess I'll just stay with that for today. But yeah, the texture on the D-pad actually makes my thumb a lot... Oh! So that lack of a down direction cannot be explained by old controller. You know what? That's enough to make me switch back. However, that was the only input issue in that entire sequence. But wow, this thing is so much more comfortable in my hands. That's what I'm used to. It has, like, my personal energy rubbed all over it. You know how it gets. Spend a lot of time with an object, and you know, just like the tiniest details of a replacement are slightly different and it just doesn't feel right. I could adapt to the new controller. I will when and if this one, like, fully breaks down. But I still like the old one, while I can still have the old one. It's the same model, it's the same shape, it's a different color, but that doesn't matter for the feel. But it's just, it doesn't have my energy in it. I'm doing this weird? That's okay, that's a weird way that works. Something went wrong. Whoa, sure. Hup, hup, hup. Ooh, too high. Good enough. Dash! Oh, okay. No! How? Yes. 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 Okay. Got it! Yay! All done. Okay. So, although I did get it done, this time it wasn't my flesh, it wasn't my spirit, it was my tools that were having some trouble. Alright, so this controller is due for... Hello, Theo? Well, Theo's here. He's so chipper. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, yeah. No, the level's gonna ask you to do that. Alright, so we got a friend here. That's nice. Oh, hello, and a ghost! That's even nicer. Alright, so some expectations are being explicitly set here. That's a Grounded Ultra, isn't it? Hell yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Okay, well maybe I'll learn to Grounded Ultra better. This is a good little test bed. I didn't see a left throw in there. Is she doing one? Not that I can tell. If she is, it's for like a frame. Would this show me if I would... Oh boy, it's gameplay. Do that slower. Do you ever face left? Yeah, there it is. Yep, there's a left throw in there. So, uh-oh, this might involve back boosts and stuff. Alright, well, my friend Theo is here, and that's nice, but what I'm going to be asked to do with him... Madeline's tone of voice was perhaps about appropriate. Alright, so, next time, this room.